Alrighty. So now we can go ahead and, before we do the cab, I'm gonna go ahead and get my tracks on. Alright, so with our tracks here, we want tracks is gonna be going down. Okay, so like this. Alright, so I know it's hard to see, okay, but you want this part that's going downward to be going towards the blade. So on this side you can see this one going upward, right? That goes towards the back. Okay, so the one's going down, or like this edge right here, that's gonna go towards the front. So I added the link, but you can see how loose it is now. I'm gonna have to do some adjustment on this. I may make this this a little longer. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. So that's how you'd get your track on, right? So then you would do the same for the other side. I'm waiting for them to print. So we'll go ahead and get the rest of this done. And then we'll turn it on, test it, make sure everything works the way that it should. What the heck is happening here? All right. And then before we forget, I keep putting the glue away. Let's get this glued on. You may not need to glue it. It may just go right up in there. Kind of like that. I'm still gonna add some glue. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and make sure this goes on. I'm gonna cut this corner off. Alright, so we just figured out what I did wrong here. It's actually supposed to go right there. All right. That's good. I like it. So that's what we're looking like now. So take that off. Let's go ahead and get our battery in place. And I'm using the Ovonic 2200 3-cell. This is pretty much what I model all my models with. And that'll sit just like that. Okay. And then we're gonna go ahead and get our cabin in place. So remember, I have to pull my guard up. I'm gonna get that front in. And then go ahead and pop that bottom down. Look like something's in my way though. Alright, bada bing, bada boom. Let's go and test her out.
Welcome to Ethos. Function switches warning.
So go ahead and plug her in. Alright. Uh-oh. One of them's mixed. All right, guys, my tripod died, or my gimbal, while I was making or trying to finish the video here. So what I was doing was making some adjustments on the track. I thought taking out one of the tracks one of the track pads here would do it, but it made it too tight, and I'd rather have it loose than too tight. I don't want to burn out that motor. So I'm going to go ahead and put these links back in and then get this together. We saw it running. It runs really well. I had the controller already mixed and dialed in. If you guys want, I can show you how I do that. Let me know if that's something that you guys need. I know the controller I use is different, but I can show you with a different controller on how you could do the mixes and such. One other thing I wanted to kind of just before we finish off with the hydraulics, what I usually do to get these lines on is I will heat up the fitting here just a little bit. I'll grab like a lighter, or if you guys have a heat gun or anything like that, that works really well as well. But yeah, just something like this. And what I'll do is, again, just heat up the end of it, and then it makes getting this hose on a lot easier. And you don't have to worry about the end of the hose, because with my cylinders, it came with these, I don't really know what to call them, but these little sleeves or whatnot. And make sure you slide those on the hose, and then get the hose on, and then slide that over. And then how I got those on, it was a real pain, but I ended up just using some needle nose and then kind of grabbing it just like this, and then ever so slightly pulling it closer to the end, something like that. Easier with two hands. And then I did that with all those fittings, and that really helped me get the hydraulics in. And because this hose is the stiff hose, I'm not too sure if it should have been it could have been the soft hose, but I like the stiff hose. I haven't had any leaks. These cylinders work really, really well. And so far, I really, really like the way this machine has turned out. So if you guys are doing the hydraulic version for the Kubota, it's going to be the same thing. Pretty much the way that this goes together is the same way. And I know I didn't really describe how I put the cab together. Just follow the instructions for that. It gets glued. I'm a huge fan of glue. I know some people don't like it, but I think it looks a lot better than hardware. My goal with making these machines is to try and make it look as realistic as possible. And although it doesn't have the shine and sleek or sheen of the real machine, and it's not painted, I really, really like how this machine came out, especially with the decals and then trying to hide all the hardware and things like that. Again, using this machine in videos, it really looks awesome. So this clear testers glue, thanks to Kent. He mentioned that this stuff is awesome. You can see it. It's for clear parts, and it dries clear as glass. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the windows, or not all the windows, because I have you can see my dashes of glue, the regular glue right here. You can see it. Oh, sorry, you can see it right there and there. So, and you can see the fogging here. We're trying to prevent that. What I've been doing in the newer models is cutting my plex or my acrylic a lot tighter. That way you don't see any of this. That way when we apply the glue, it doesn't look all cut up and like this right here. You can kind of see it's just real messed up, and I don't really like the way that looks. But what I'm gonna do is just apply a couple drops of this stuff on the outside here, and then we'll go ahead and get that bad boy in there. Let's go ahead, and I'm gonna get this other track on there, and then we'll go ahead and make a quick video of us using it, and then hopefully you guys not only learn something from this, but hopefully it helps you guys with your build. If you guys have any questions, drop a comment or go to the Facebook group and feel free to ask. There's no stupid questions. You know, I'm not this all-knowing expert. If you guys see something that could be done a lot easier than how I did it, let me know. I'm a huge fan of criticism. Yeah, again, I don't know everything, and I don't claim to. So if there's something that you think could be done much easier, or something that I did that just doesn't need to be done, that maybe takes too long, or again, something like that, please let me know. You know, I'm in this for not only for myself, but for everybody else. You know, I'm not creating these models just for myself. I want everybody else to enjoy these as well. So, anyways, again, I hope you guys enjoyed, and get out there and start digging.